What's up, family? Gerald the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Let the King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to the Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
Yes, BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV, covering content and hot topics from A to Z, sports, music, society and culture, movie reviews, you name it, we have it. Check it out on bs3network.com or check us out on Roku, BS3 TV on Roku, as well as check out your favorite podcast on all podcast platforms or Spreaker.com/BS3 Network.
You are now tuned to BS3 Network.
Yo, we back at it, Boston JC. We deep in the mix right now, getting it done. At least we're not in shackles today, brother. We good.
Now you placed any bets today, bro?
Negative, sir. Negative. I can't do that working for a team. I'll lose my JOB.
I know it's real. I know it's right, man. Just don't bet on nothing, man. For real, though, it's crazy out here, man. I heard rumblings last night, kind of alluding to something coming. You know, of course, no names were mentioned, man. But to hear Chauncey Billups as one of those names, bro, that blew me right there, man. That's like of all the names, like we knew about Terry Rozier's situation, right? But we thought he was cleared, but I guess not. And what Chauncey had going on with the illegal poker, man, that sounded like a movie or something, bro.
Mm-hmm. And why is always Negroes dealing with the mob and illegal?
Yeah.
Why is always the same thing? Like, what are we doing?
Right. I wasn't surprised about Damon Jones. Damon Jones looks like
a sleazeball.
Somebody, yeah, that be up to no good, man. Like I wouldn't trust Damon Jones with too much, bro.
No, bruh. It made my heart drop because I don't want to reveal stuff, but me and Chauncey Billups are close. We text.
Word.
So that means like my number and stuff is in some files now because we text.
That's crazy, man. Like I said, you just never know what people got going on, man. And you know, you're innocent until proven guilty, but for the FBI, man, to get involved and, you know, it's something. You know what I'm saying? It's something there, man, you know. And then I was talking to my brother about it, man, as far as like, let's say, you know, Chauncey is found guilty of all charges. Like, what happens with, like, you know, the Hall of Fame situation? Like, even if he went in last year, like, they can't kick him. They can't kick him out of the Hall of Fame, right?
It should be about the playing career, but you know how them folks are, bro.
Yeah, right. Just
like you know how they make rules up as they go.
Exactly, just to kind of, you know, prove a point or whatever, man. Like, of course, you know, he's probably gonna get banned from the NBA forever, man.
Oh, he's done.
It's a shame, yeah, because he's one of the greatest players of all time, man. So, yeah,
like tough, you know, man. For me, this is a hard topic because you know I'm cool with his brother too. 3 dudes on his staff I'm cool with.
Yeah.
So for me, it's hard because I got to report what I report the news. But
yeah,
for me, it was like, man, I'm cool with this dude.
Right.
I'm cool with his brother and his three of his assistant coaches.
Yeah, man. That's tough, dog. You know, the stain on his reputation, stain on his career now, man, and a career that he worked so hard to have, man. You know, being the fact that everybody thought he was going to be a bust, you know, his first few years, man, and then all the years he had in Detroit, winning the championship, man, and solidifying his name, you know. It's hard, bro. You know, as far as like, you know, big shots, you know, it was Robert Ory, you know, and it was him, you know, as far as clutch shooting, man, you know, or guys you want to have the ball in their hands. So, and man, it's tough, bro. You know, man, I hope he find, like I said, I hope it ain't true, but you know, it ain't
But
looking
also
good.
think about it, this FBI and DOJ, like, is this a distraction from what old boy got going on? Like, that's
Yeah,
also
you
what
know,
my
it's all a grand scheme because
I'm
like,
like, look who the director of the FBI, look who the
exactly,
DOJ,
man.
people who are
It's, you know,
idiots.
it's chess, not checkers, right? You know, it's a bigger plan in place. But my thing is, all right, if they're involved, cool, but release the pictures of all the other 27 people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just pin your focus on 3 black faces, man. Like, we need to see, you know, everybody involved, man.
Even Gilbert Arenas, it was the Israeli mob, but he was the only one that got the news coverage of Gilbert Arenas. Now
Yeah.
I don't like dude, but he's the only one put out there with him.
Right.
It wasn't the Israeli mobs he was supposedly playing the game with.
Right. Yeah, you know, Gilbert has come out and said, you know, he ain't got nothing going on with it, you know, but who knows, right? But the biggest shame of it is you're putting a stain on what was a great NBA opening, you know, night as far as the last 2 nights, man. You had great games and a great full slate of games last night, right? And this morning, man, like that's the headline now. So it pretty much smears kind of an opening week rollout that the NBA was hoping for, man.
You know, and I got a lot of texts today talking about, you know, they're worried because they play these illegal games too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. Yeah,
I mean,
so it's like, and you're in bed with, you know, all the gambling sites, man, FanDuel, DraftKings, man. So it's tough. It really is, man. You know, as far as what Chauncey was doing, you know, that's something different, right? But
it sounds like if that's true, it's like he owed them a favor.
yeah, you know, like I feel like there was somebody that was kind of like the mastermind behind that. I don't think Chauncey was the one that came up with that idea. Like it was something.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
sounds like to me just using my hood sense
yeah,
that's a favor. Oh, wow, you gotta owe me,
yeah.
and you
know
gotta
what
do
I'm
this
saying?
for me.
Right. And then you're taking advantage of guys who I call like the jock sniffers, right? Guys that just want to be around athletes or say they play cards with a Chauncey Billups and others. So you're taking advantage of guys like that, man. And like I said, you know, you just never know what's going on with people, man. You know, or their motives for doing it. But bro, why would you even risk that, man? You know, risk really ruining your whole everything you built in your career, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my only thing about it. Like, you know, yeah, it seems like to me, but the thing about it is a lot of NBA guys go to the mob to get money.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that's what happens.
Yeah.
When they overextend themselves.
Right. Right.
They turn there for that fast money to get by, saying I can pay you back once I start getting my checks. Then things snowball.
Yeah, man.
Then you owing favors.
Right on. Yeah, I can see that. I can see a scenario like that happening. You know, and then will there be others, you know, involved in the future as well as coming down as far as arraignments and things of that nature, man. I'm surprised. I guess I'm happy, but I'm surprised that Malik Beasley's name
Yeah, I was like,
mentioned.
bro? Like, when I tell you, I wake up to my phone going crazy, my work phone and my personal phone. I'm like, what? Because I'm tired from opening night.
Right, right.
I'm out of steam from opening night, and I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, I can't even process all this. Everybody asks what's going on, and I said, look, I just woke up. I had opening night. I really wasn't locked in on nothing else but opening night. You know, and then to this morning, like my phone going crazy. I'm like, look, I don't know. I don't have answers. I'm just as confused as you are.
Yeah, man. You know, it was definitely, you know, breaking news everywhere, man. Like Breakfast Club, man, everybody reporting the story, man. So it was definitely a wild day, man.
And then, of course, the tap dance did what he did.
Oh, yeah. Trump is coming. Trump is coming.
Hey, you notice how his pivot that he's trying to show his true color? The pivot where he's really on his right wing drift even harder. I can say it to you in text, bro. He has Jason Whitlock with a bigger platform and skinny. They're the same dude. And
it's funny they hate each other. It's so funny. Yeah.
They're the same freaking dude.
Yeah. When you break it all down, they really are, man. They got so much in common.
That's why they hate each other. It's all thing because, and they both went the right wing grift. Because for a long time, old boys say, I'm a fiscal conservative but social moderate, which that's code for Republican light anyway. Though.
Oh, yeah.
He would always he was telling you what he was a long time.
Right. Oh, yeah. No, we've been knowing what time it is,
but people never
would
be like, nah, he a brother. No. Fiscal conservative, social moderate is Republican light at best.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. And, like I said, Stephen A., he's got his comment as far as his humble episode is coming, right? The only other time I remember him being humble was when he got fired from ESPN back in the day, right? You remember that?
When he had to go for that 1 year and go work at Fox.
Yeah.
And then they made him come back and do local radio as punishment.
Yeah, he was so humble, man. So down to earth. Even when I talked to him then, bro. But yeah, man, like I said, his time is coming, man. Have you ever met Whitlock?
No, but I've met Stephen A. Moon.
Yeah.
Sing around with Moon. I met that joker. I've seen when he has come to Atlanta.
Yeah.
He's always act like he's better than people, and I'm like, he's not what you think he is. Now, younger Stephen A. was more easy. Now that he became this character, this WWE wrestling character, you can't really pierce him.
Yeah.
The last time he acted halfway normal, keyword halfway normal, when I saw him 2015, it's the conference finals when the Hawks played the Cavaliers. It's last time he acted halfway normal. Same with Chris Haynes. All his name was halfway normal. Now they're characters.
Right.
You can't approach them. You know.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah.
So Neil, bro, like he getting his, but yeah, man, like, did you see what Jasmine Crockett yesterday clapped back at him without saying his name?
No, I missed that, man.
She clapped back at him without saying his name. Then he gonna say, "I was trying to make her better." He gave a half-hearted apology about it.
Yes, I saw his apology. Yeah,
but that's why she clapped back at him. But she ain't mentioned the dude's name. But she was talking about his butt, but didn't even say his name.
Straight up, yeah, I gotta go back and check that out, man.
Yeah, people like this who say things and speak out of school, because this is my thing, bro. Look at politics right now. Look at Memphis, your city. There are people in Memphis who talked about the crime being so bad, but crime was going down in Memphis.
Right.
Now you open the door for these people to come and rent terror on your city.
Right.
Now you quiet as a church mouse.
Man, and you know what's crazy about that, bro? I ain't seen them. I ain't seen the National Guard.
They downtown.
I was downtown yesterday. I ain't seen them nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, are they just popping up in like secret locations or something, man?
Yes.
It's like I haven't seen them nowhere, man. Now, of course, I've seen a heavier police presence on the street as far as the sheriffs and everything, and that, like traffic stops, right? But as far as like actual troop, actual National Guard, I ain't seen them nowhere, bro.
Yeah, but they mostly hanging around downtown in the tourist areas of Memphis.
Yeah,
but my problem is with people let this in. and I don't know how you feel about it. I'm not seeing much pushback down there. So I think they's taking it.
It's been pushbacks, been protests, but it's nothing that, of course, the mayor, he can't do anything about it because, it's above his head, right? So mainly the whole city's objective has been like, we're going to cooperate with, the federal government, with the troops that's coming in and everything, man. Like I said, but yeah, like I said, crime was already down, but of course Trump has to put on this big spectacle because guess what? Guess what's coming up in 2026?
If we have an election.
We got the midterms, right?
If,
right, at this point. So he has to put on this big spectacle, right, just for the Republicans to control power, in the House and the Senate. And, it's all, like I said, you know what America is right now, bro? You know what it feels like? You ever played or seen Three-Card Monte?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like we're in a big state of Three-Card Monte right now. You know what I'm saying? Where it's all, watch the ball, where'd it go? You know what I'm saying? It's all a big distraction at this point, distracting you from what's really going on, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
it's like, you know what I called it, brother? Idiocracy.
Yeah, big time, bro. It's like, like I said, it's just a big distraction going on, trying to keep you, from focusing on what's really important, what really matters. And, these ICE raids that are going on, man, snatching up, our brown brothers and sisters, man. This is just a test because, they want to snatch up us next.
Yes. And that's why they want to get rid of birthright citizenship.
Exactly.
To say, no, y'all shouldn't be here. Go back to where, send you back to wherever.
Exactly.
And you saw what it is. They want to make it where it's easier to get white refugees into this horrible criminal enterprise and cut off the black and brown. So, like, and for those who say he's not a white supremacist, he's not racist, you're willfully ignorant and blind because you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Everything points to that. And JC, that's why I'll say it again. I don't want to say, but I'm gonna say it's hard for me to trust certain people, certain hues right now. Because you might ha my face, but you push the button for him. Or you go to your church on Sunday, you're getting reinforced. I found say it. As a guy I used to respect in the media, Tim Brando, find out what he was.
Yeah.
Remember he was on CBS all them years?
Yeah, CBS, yeah, SEC, yeah.
Your partner's always a black. But this is how you feel about politically, which harms. That's why it's hard for me now, JC. It really is.
Yeah.
I really have to have that talk with you to know where you stand if you're not black. Because I just ain't got time for it. I don't care how good of a heart you say you have.
Right.
If you support this, your heart can't be that good because you're okay with this.
Exactly.
You're okay with the illicit terror. Like I had a friend who was Italian, who's a Trump loving. I had to cut him off. He's a cool dude,
right?
But politically,
right,
it don't align with what it's us,
right?
But he grew up around nothing but us. Went to North Carolina A&T, all that good stuff.
Wow.
You went to school. You grew up around. Your dad was a cafeteria dude at North Carolina A&T. You was around it. And then you grew up. This is how you think.
Crazy, bro.
So it's like I told him, don't call me no more.
Yeah,
I can't.
It be like that.
We can't know what to talk about. So yeah, bro.
Like that. Yeah, it be like that, bro.
That's why, bro, I'm at the point that look, either you with me or you not. I don't care if you black, brown, or white. If I found out you are against me and my humanity, bye.
Yeah, straight like that, man.
So I love that I've cut down some friends and people who I found out who they really are.
Exactly.
But yeah, JC, bro, it's crazy, brother. Between Chauncey and Frozier and Stephen A. Coon and Jasmine Crockett, what's going on in your city, man? It's wild. But we gotta be truth tellers. The independent media, we gotta tell truth.
Mm-hmm. Somebody gotta do it, man.
No doubt. Well, brother, I will see you tomorrow this weekend, brother. I'll be in Memphis. I've been coming in for 20 years, people, and then it never happened to me. Me and JC have been all over the city of Memphis. From Get Well to Shelby.
Don't believe the hype, man.
To Winchester. Hey, we've been good.
What y'all say? We good in the West? Man, we good. We good in Memphis, man. We good, man.
So, brother, I'll see you tomorrow, my guy.
All right, my guy. All right, boss.
No doubt.
Yes, sir.
BS3 Network. Changing the way you watch TV.
Yes, BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV, covering content and hot topics from A to Z, sports, music, society and culture, movie reviews, you name it, we have it. Check it out on bs3network.com or check us out on Roku, BS3 TV on Roku, as well as check out your favorite podcast on all podcast platforms or Spreaker.com/BS3 Network.
You are now tuned to BS3 Network.
What's up, family? Jared the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Let the King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to the Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.